In the middle of a disagreement, sometimes something is said or emotions come up and you need to take space. I shared this image on my community tab over on YT, and somebody said that when they attempt to do number 3, when they attempt to take space, that sometimes people say they're being the victim or they're making it all about them, and they get a negative reaction when they ask for space. The commenter was able to acknowledge that this is an unhealthy dynamic and that, people are trying to scapegoat, but was asking for some tips about how they can handle situations like that. I always like to start with the fact that conflict is normal. Within even a healthy relationship, we're going to disagree. But within toxic dynamics, sometimes when you attempt to set a boundary, the person has a bad reaction. So when making changes or adjustments, you don't want to practice in those toxic situations. You want to practice in safe relationships. So in a safe relationship, when I'm having a disagreement and I feel like, okay, I need to take a moment, being able to say, hey, I need to pause, step away, take those breaths, do what you need to do. See, are you hungry, angry, tired, like what's going on in me? Do I need to give the other person the benefit of the doubt? Like, did I perhaps take what they said wrong? Do we need to clarify what was said? Or did something they say bring up something else in me? But then anytime I walk away from a conversation, I am the one that comes back within a set period of time. So within my relationships, we say by the end of the night that we're going to come back and finish whatever conversation I needed to take a break from. Because often when people get anxious or when something comes up, when the other person asks for a break, sometimes it's thinking, I want to have this conversation and we're not going to come back to it. So saying that the person that needs to take a break from the conversation, that it's on them to come back within a certain period of time, and within each relationship, people get to set what that period of time is. I found that to be helpful in those healthy relationships. In toxic relationships, that's just where boundaries, like you're going to have to ask for your space and then know to not internalize whatever that response that you get back, which is hard to do. Work with your therapist, all that good stuff. I hope that helps.